Hey class, how's it going? It's Albert Keys. Um, Come to the close of this semester. I'm excited. I'm happy. I enjoyed myself with the class. Um, the interaction was great, though a couple of times I may not have responded. Yeah, and what's so good about that is it let me know that I physically need to be more present if I really want to grasp the concept of what worship really is. Recently, in our VF group, one of the students said that the teacher asked him, "Are you obsessed with Christ?" And his answer was no. Another person in our group said, while some individuals pray around him, his mind is wandering elsewhere. I can relate to that. So those two issues that I'm dealing with, that I need to correct myself with. Learn to say no. Don't overload myself. Try to take 3 classes a semester, real difficult. But one good thing I learned about is worship. Worship is, I had an opinion about it, speaking from the pulpit and assuming everybody should worship the way I think. As far as, you know, introverts, no matter if you're introvert or not, I think you should be happy that you're here in the presence of God. You need to be throwing your hands up, yelling, et cetera, et cetera. But true worship is just recognizing who God is as the giver of the greatest gift he can offer us, mercy and grace, salvation. And why? Because he loved us first. Like, all these things came from this class. Knowing what true worship is, sitting at the table of grace, God, mercy, and we come with gratitude, being receptive of it, being in awe of who he is. It's true worship. Didn't know that before. The VF groups was great. Um, Shirley did an awesome job. Missed a couple of those too, but Shirley is awesome. She made sure I had everything I needed to be able to do my asynchronous assignment. The professor threw me for a loop on one of his last little videos. I think you know what I'm talking about. But other than that, man, very thorough. The information was solid. I was able to share it with my wife. My wife was able to read some of the, You Are What You Love. That's my favorite book out this whole session. You Are What You Love. Because if I could get the people in my congregation to understand the loves and longings and desires is what they love and that's who they are, and God wants to be that, then I think the church that I'm currently presiding in will be able to move forward with exponential growth. And not just size, but spirituality, you know, qualitative, not quantitative, right? Um, yeah, the solitude 8 hours was cool. I really needed that. I haven't had that since undergrad. And you definitely come to the concept of sacrifice because there's so many other things you can be doing. And then God just like, listen, just sacrifice this 8 hours for me. And even when I'm going into the solitude, it's like, man, I could be doing this, I could do that. Or, it's like turn off everything and just being present with God. That's the amazing part about it. Whatever God may do with you, reveal something to you, let you rest in His grace, like whatever it may be. Just like knowing you could be doing other things, but right now I'm gonna focus on Him and whatever that looks like with me and Him. And I picture it as a 18-month-old baby with his parent. He may be awoke one moment, but he's comfortable enough to go to sleep in his mother's arms when she's feeding him. That solitude is a feeding session. Well, That's all I got for you. Hope everybody has a great time in the session. See you guys around campus or maybe online. God bless.